wanted it to be like incorporated into the video, but like also I know that why is he shouting like that? Attempt to like attempt to edit it together, then some things are gonna work, and I just want it out there now. So maybe if I had the tiny ones which are like 20 seconds long and stuff each, and then I put them together, and then if the quality gets affected by the video editor, I don't know. Like also the whole problem is like I didn't want the energy of the older videos to like disturb me today, because people might watch them and not differentiate the way I do. Anyway, that'll probably be another video, like, because then it just makes it like either they will, maybe I will get their notifications, or they will either think, oh, it's so great, and I'm like, I'm not sure, or they think, why were you doing this, why do you look like that, you know, and think it's me today when it feels like, when it's like ages ago, like some of it was a year ago. But anyway, about the scarves, I don't know how like I'll put this together, I'll have to see it later, but I'll see these two houses, because now that I bought them, I know it's not the same. This one is so pretty. I think to myself, you know, my mom always taught me about natural fabrics, and I really came to like them, but I thought Grace doesn't differentiate, or when they teach me about it, like, you know, one of the shiny touches, that wasn't a fabric I would have gone for. So I thought, because at first when I was in the shop, I thought, there's something about it, and I remembered, Mom, did she say she had a stole that she so I thought maybe I was meant to buy it, as I kind of only remembered it to the point where I've grown two words. Maybe there's so freezing because of the wind. Apologies if it's not the best sound of the video, but I figured, you know, solution finding, because I was like, how do I do this? Because then I was like learning about if it doesn't get done at the moment, it doesn't get done, and I would get done, and that's the thing with the screen protector. Whatsoever. I was like, okay, how do I do this? But then I realized, okay, because I wanted to take them with me, but I also wanted to do the video, but I couldn't also not go later. I have to be there on time. So then I said to myself, sorry about that, I will take it with me. I realized I'll take it with me and do this here. So at least it gets done, you know what I mean? Solution finding. If you just think there's a solution, we'll find one. Or we are more likely to find one than if we don't even think, or if you just think it can't be done. So here we go. Let me show you them first, and then I can talk, and then I can talk more, at least I've shown you what I wanted to show. It's really pretty. I love the colors. It is something I wanted to incorporate into my style, which is something I thought a couple of moments earlier, actually quite a lot, because that was when I would kind of like to know, be more minimalistic. I wouldn't know how to begin, where to start, how would I do that, and I didn't know if I really liked it already or not yet. And by now I've faltered for all the answers. But someone is not got it though. And I just felt it was probably expensive. I mean, it probably isn't, but it is for a charity shop, because I've found so many awesome things. I mean, I haven't even updated you on that one either. But I found a Burberry scarf for $10 in a charity shop. So I feel like, I don't know, because H&M, it's just H&M, and it's really lovely, but it also wasn't the material, which usually, like, but if this was real, well, definitely, then it wouldn't be expensive at all. But, I love these colors. These are colors. Oh, thank you. That's alright. Thank you. Thanks so much. Wow, she's accepting. I don't know. I know there are people who don't like it, but obviously from behind it, videos are. I should put the word, but you know, one of those people was like, Jehovah's Witnesses. I never expected, because normally most of the ones I've met, they were not accepting at all. Even when it's somebody I know, they tried to convince her, they were at the door, they put their foot in the door so she couldn't close the door. Can you believe it? I don't know if that was an insurance person or one of these people, but this is one example of many. It's just, we don't even have to put a specific name, but that just happened to be what it was. But and I was kind of take it out of like pity, which kind of not, but I never experienced one of them to be fair and just accepting of like you not wanting. I don't need more. God, I already found it. Like I need more of him, but I don't need more like knowledge in this kind of way where, you know, like I don't need that. I don't need their information because like it's already teaching me. I mean, I'm not saying I'm close-minded, but it just depends on the source it's coming from, right? But like, I just don't feel like I need more. I don't need that. I already found what I needed to find, what I know. I've come to know, and growing every day. So that was one of those moments that feels significant, and I'm not sure yet what else I will find in that moment later. Because I remember Nadia Khalil saying to us that the ripple effects of love are endless, and Christ told her it's like endless. How could I ever possibly keep up with that and capture it all for you guys? So just whatever gets captured, it will get captured, and I will share that to you. And then there may be moments where it's just something I learned. But if the subject ever comes up and anyone ever asks me about it, I will have something to say, you know. But this is different. She was already recognizing that I didn't really want it, and then almost withdrew her hand, and then in that moment it was the moment like, well, should I take it out of pity, out of kindness? But I also know I don't really need it, so I don't want to like lie. It wasn't fair on her if I just let her know that actually this isn't for me. And then I thought, you know what, I don't need it. I already found it, and if I could just say that. And by that time she then had pulled her hand away, so I saw it. Then I withdrew my hand, but then she was giving me the thing again because she thought I did want it after all. And then I was like, oh, no, it's okay. And I mean, I'm disappointed to disappoint her. And I know she's like doing this work, like putting this effort on and working to distribute those things. I just feel like it's just not really fair on her to make her believe that I'm interested in something that I actually don't have an interest in. And I just don't need it because I already, you know, the source is like, it's not even up there. I know he's everywhere, but God is the source, so I'm gonna go straight to him, you know what I mean? But it's nice to have a moment where, and you can't say one person represents all people because this is the first I ever, but it was already accepted that I didn't like want to know about it. So anyways, let's go back and see what I mean. Like, so maybe it's gonna film here because this was I wish I could have filmed her, but like I wouldn't know if she would have been like comfortable or, you know, but like if I could have at least filmed her hands, but you know, you just want to walk away. And oh, you heard me talk, so like I needed to kind of explain to you why whom I was talking to you to. So yeah, well, see what I mean by catching up. I'm trying to catch up on this sky. So I also would like to be more concise, but I also feel like everything is just like so potent and valuable. I really want to share it all. There's what I love these colors, and this is what I thought about when this began to grow on me. The beginning of that simplistic lifestyle, simplistic like even style wise, like design wise, and I never thought that could be me, and I could like, but I found my niche pretty much, and I want to talk about that, but I'm not doing this too long. But these were some of the colors that I already love. Just It has another story to it, my mom, and this fit right in. So I kind of thought maybe I was meant to get it, even though I thought it was expensive. But once I bought it, and later on I remembered the blueprint, I remembered, I think, and also the kind of what if the message, because kind of I thought I was like trying hard to like do this good or make this right and be a good example for you, and then I started thinking, what if the message was you don't need to buy something when you feel like so expensive? Because my initial thoughts were, you know, I do love it, but it's kind of expensive, and for a charity shop, I mean, I know and it's not, but like if I waited, I'm pretty sure I might have seen that on at H&M and walked past it for a reason, because of the fabric, and then also the stars, but like this just fit perfectly on the dress and all that. So I just thought, see, I want to show all these things together, and now I'm looking into it. It's better to like, I don't want to like lose or miss the next thing that came in that grows, because, you know, maybe whoever knows what we will realize from this. But I'm just kind of feeling, I feel like, because with God, I know I'm safe. Like, there's a lot of different information. This is about someone gave me this flyer again. I didn't know if I should put the name or, because it's not just them, and it's like also not necessary, because whatever, I mean, I just don't know, like, but with some things where you don't see what would be right in it for somebody. I don't want to talk about it as if I thought that, but at the same time, I can't really judge what's right for others. Like, I don't want to be, because if somebody may tell me that this isn't right, but for me, I know so sure that this is right. So, it's like, there's just a lot of different information out there on this topic, and like a lot of different, what do you even call that in English? Branches, I suppose they call themselves, or also like just different opinions, a lot of different information. But it's like, if I go to the source, if I go to him straight in prayer by asking him, then I know I'm going to receive the answers. I've received a lot of answers already, one of which I was trying to report to you about. But also I'm feeling that this information may be useful to somebody else out there now. So maybe this, because why does it need to get said, Why did this happen? So it's like, then I will know that I get the answer. I'm going straight to the source, pretty much. And I will, I know that I'm safe. Because I'm going straight to the source. How wrong could the information be that comes through from him? I know it makes sense, but I know, we're human, and, sometimes about capturing, but, paying attention, awareness, opening our minds up to growth, and, trusting it. I mean, like that moment, and I'm getting this out of it, and now I'm sharing it with you, so these are the things, the growth that already happens every day. So, if we go straight to the source, we know we're safe. And we know where to turn to when we need to turn to somebody. That was, as you maybe know by now, it's one of the things I've been trying to catch up with. That if, when nobody was there for me, and when nobody was there for me, God was there for me. So now I know, instead of turning to any human being, I can always turn to Him. Doesn't mean we can't ask for advice. Also, trusted source, but a lot of times I ask the people who have evolved ahead of me, and actually those, I expected, they would know, and then at the same time they didn't even kind of get what I was doing because it wasn't right for them anymore, because they evolved so far ahead. I believe that's why. And I hope I'm finding the right words. There might be even better words, but at this point I just want the information out. I just feel we're just talk freely, and people are going to get it. Because if we go to heaven, we always know whom to turn to, and we know we are safe 100%. Because human beings, they might err. They might have different, I know I'm a human being, but, they have different, I don't know if I should have said that or not, because there are things that I look back and I think, oh, I could have done it better. But now, if we just follow our purest intent and trust our instincts, and then we just go with that, and also, we deserve that. We are important enough. We, better safe than sorry. If I want to do something for me, I need to also acknowledge this is what I want to do for me, and not think, oh, maybe someone's getting angry, or I don't know. But I really encourage you. It's a new experience for me that she was so accepting of. Even before I opened my mouth, she could tell that I didn't actually, or it looked like her that I didn't want the flyer, and there's a reason. So it's I'm also being fair by saying no thanks, because it would be misleading to pretend, might have an interest. You just never know in advance how something could have turned out perfectly. But then at the end of the day, when we look back, we think, oh, everything that needed to happen actually happened. So I can stress this enough. Go to the source. Not get anywhere else. Because then I know I'm safe. And I know whatever he will teach me, it will have been what was right for me and what was needed. As opposed to, because a lot of people can say a lot of things, and they can have a lot of opinions on a lot of things. So maybe whoever hears it in that moment, it might be right for them. But it doesn't mean it needs to be always right for me. And also, maybe this moment was right for me in this way that I needed to say no to it. It's also right. Does that make sense? Let's get back to the scarf. Guys, how can I keep up? My fingers are freezing. I rushed outside without my scarf. try to keep up. Sorry. Yeah, if I waited for if I had a moment, I'm pretty sure I saw that and like I really liked it, but then I didn't get it because of the fabric, and like also I had it in love scars, and then also saving the money, and then I figured probably on sale if I waited like long enough, or if you're lucky, or if there's like a good sale on, it could have potentially cost about this much. I don't even know the point. Like the charity shop. There's a lovely charity shop. I love going. They have a really nice design. However, I always feel like, or maybe I just know the best places, but then I figure, you know, where to get great stuff for even better price. But there's different like charity shops, right? And some are just like, they look like more high end, but at the end of the day, and it's something, a high street brand, I'm thinking to myself, it is also just simply a high street brand. I could find a lot of these somewhere, not least in charity shops, not least in those shops where they came from, but also, because I'm not trying to point these brands out, but it just happens to be this one, you know, and then it's like, there's like a lot, and I like they're trying to be more conscious with like, conscious, fashion forward, like in terms of like trying to like reuse some fabrics, but also like with, you know, a lot more of them. I would love to see it. Anyway, I into that. I got inspired by a couple of other people on YouTube, and they also had like the style, like the colors, and everything's coming together. But I feel like I can't put it all on this video, so I'm gonna talk more about this when with the items they have at home when I get time. Like, pray that I do. Pray that I do. If God wills, then anyway. So it's like, well, maybe it just needed to be said, and it's not like sectioned off. Like this video is about, you know, going straight to the source, or you know, where to get our information from. Somehow, because like, God can do anything. If he needs you to understand something, you know, or if you ask him, then please let me understand this, you know. And there's, you know, like, I mean, he makes these moments happen. That's already getting information. Also, I guess Chris wasn't being, I don't know, for whatever, because no blasphemy intended, but like, he wasn't being picky, or I didn't, you know, I wasn't, these things were just making a point, pretty much. Like, was when I thought, like, I don't want to talk for him, and I love this, oh man, it's awesome, I love beige. So I'm talking about the and then guess what? I don't know, I actually have to be careful about the positive so much because of the beauty. I mean, it was really tempting, and at the end of the day, it was like, back and forth, and it says my social, and then I was like, I was buying it at the end of the day, but when I was struggling about it, now that I'm which is why these bags, I'm bringing them back. I actually just took it all with me because I had to like run and then do this and then go and go, etc. So there's a couple of things I want to make up my mind about, but I kept this. I figured, because I feel like actually in the medieval times people are quite a lot religious. I don't want religious, but maybe they were more God-fearing, and some of them might have been. I don't like fear. I'm not very bad. I mean, it goes more in line with me because at first I was like, I don't really know if I